I'm going to show you where we drain the tanks from. Currently there is nothing inside the waste. I'll just double check that though. So what I use is I actually take this off here. So this is a good little storage for shoes or anything you want to put in there. This is the gas. If you wanted to get to the gas, you just take this off, connect the gas into there, and that will fill the main tank. When you're filling the gas, you can actually have a look here in the cupboard. Just open up and you'll see the gas monitor there. It's currently on about a quarter or just less than a quarter. So this is actually a good time to fill it up. Yeah, the gas tends to last a very long time. In the winter time, summer now, but getting towards summer. In the winter, then you definitely want to have that full because you know, the heater will work. So what I do is I take this down, just put it on the floor, and I kneel on that, and then I'm just coming under here and I'm opening or closing the waste. I'm pretty sure that was closed, so I'll just leave that closed for now so we can actually fill that up. The fresh water's on the other side. This one is just a little bit more forwards, and that's the blue one. Again, I'll just let a little bit out there. It's a full tank at the moment, but because I'm going to fill it, I'm just going to let a little bit out. That's how you can operate it dead easy. You've got this is where the heater intake is here, and then the exhaust is there. And this is the actual adapter I've put on. So it means that you can have the heater, the Propex heater, working while you drive. So this is what it's their road bracket, I think they call it. Okay, so we're just going to fill up the fresh water. When you've got yourself a hose and you can fill up the whole tank, it's a 70-litre tank. So again, you want to go under the seat here, and what you're looking for is this fill adapter here. And again, this goes in at the top, so just remove that, put that one in, make sure it's connected. Take your garden hose, connect that up. We can just check the water now, see how much we've got. It might already be full or near full anyway. Yeah, it's already showing near full, but what I'll do is just top it up a little bit more and you'll see what happens so how you know it's full from underneath the van. Currently filling now, and the only real way to know it's full, you've got the markers that show you inside the van, but if you really want to make sure it's full, as long as you're filling on level ground, it's going to fill the tank level. If you're at a slant, then of course it's going to let it out earlier. All the tanks have got breathing valves at the top of them, so like an overpressure release, so that the water will actually come out of them. You can actually drop the tanks down. They're held on steel brackets, and you can undo and get access to clean inside, but I just use chemicals for that. So we're still filling now, and you can just see it's starting to drip now, and now it's dripping underneath. We'll go ahead and turn those off. Now that is definitely completely full with the dripping. What you don't want to do is just keep adding more and more water. As soon as I start to see any drips, I tend to turn that off. And that's a 70-litre freshwater tank completely full. Now I'm just going to remove it. I'll show you that. So hose just comes off. Then remove this piece. Again, put this one in. It's a good idea when you fill this. You definitely want to be as flat as possible. What you don't want to have is like an incline towards the left too much, because the way the tube works, you know, the tank's on the right hand side, it needs to drop into the tank. Okay, so I've just put a lot of water down into the grey water tank. Now it's not full. When the grey water tank is full, what'll happen is this little red light here will start. It doesn't show now, but when it's full, it will show up. And that's when you know it's a good idea to empty the grey water. So I'll just turn the actual water off there. Now, to actually empty the grey water tank, you need to bring this down. It's on the passenger side, where the sliding door is. Come under here, and then we're just turning the grey open. And you can see that's draining now. Obviously, drain it at a site where you're allowed to do this. I've just had fresh water in here, so I'm just dumping that on the driveway. And I'll actually leave that completely open now and let it fully drain out. There's no reason to keep anything in the grey water tank. So finish this, just put that back.